Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I am having some phone issues, but I will keep doing it until we get it right. You would really love this lesson, but it's so simple that I'm kind of putting two lessons together, okay? So remember, top divided by the bottom, you know that. So if they give you an example that says, 5 friends share 8 apples, okay? Let me get my numbers, 5 and 8. All right, remember my total stays at the bottom. My total is my friends, okay? So 5 friends share 8 apples, right? So what they're saying is 8 divided by 5. Or they would want you to write it like this. 8 divided by 5. Oh, tweak that a little bit. That's it. Isn't that simple? And they're not even asking you to solve it. They just want you to write it like that. That's why I was like, okay, we're not taking a whole day on this lesson. Okay, so let me give you a couple more examples. Let me pause. Okay, 2 friends share 1 bagel. All right, so remember the friends are the bottom. That's the number of people we have share 1 bagel. So it's 1 divided by 2, also known as 1/2, right? So 1 divided by 2. Pretty simple, I know. Okay, so now get your piece of paper out. All right, now I'm going to read you one, and I want you to try and write it out yourself, okay? 8 students share 6 breakfast bars. Okay, let me move my head. 8 students, remember the students stay on the bottom, the people stay on the bottom, share 6 breakfast bars. What you got to think about is, am I able to cut up a breakfast bar? Yes. I am not able to break apart a student, right? No. So the students, the people go on the bottom. Whatever we're sharing goes on the top. Sorry, my hand, it's really hard to do this on camera. Okay, so then that ends up being 6 divided by 8, or 6 divided by 8. Okay, let me give you another one. Are you ready? 6 soccer players share 5 oranges. Okay, 6 soccer players share 5 oranges. Try and write that one out now. Okay, I've got my 6 and I've got my 5. What one can I cut apart? The oranges. The oranges go up top. The oranges are divided by the 6 soccer players, right? Does that make sense? We okay? All right. Well, I miss having you guys tell me yes or no. Okay, let me give you another one. 10 friends share $7. Give that one a try. Okay, I've got my 10 and I've got my 7. All right, so what can be split? The $7 or the 10 friends, right? 10 friends go on the bottom. The $7 are getting divided by the 10 friends. Does that make sense? I hope so. Remember, you can text or call or email me if you need me to talk you through some more of these. And that, my friends, is all of lesson 1. Yep, look at that. So, I'm going to move us on to lesson 2 and talk through that just a little bit because we've got time and you guys are masters at this. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm going to pause and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now we're on to section 2, which is the same thing, except for you need to put your improper fraction police glasses on, okay? And start looking for that, because what they're going to want to do is have us write it as a mixed number, okay? So here's the first one. Have your pencil and paper ready if you want to write it out. If you want to just absorb, that's okay too. All right, so 2 friends share 3 apples. Okay, what's the part getting cut up? We've got 3 apples getting divided by 2 friends. Wah, 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 wah. There's our alarm, right? So what we have to do is say, okay, I've got to write this as a mixed number. Okay, so let me scooch over. Gosh, my head is big. Okay, 3 over 2 is equal to, How many times, remember we asked, how many times can 2 go into 3? One whole time. What's getting left over? Now, okay, remember, we've got the division part too. We can do that. Whoa, let me zoom into the division part. Oh my gosh, not my face. Okay, 3 divided by 2, okay? How many times can 2 go into 3? One whole time. Oh boy, I ran into that little plastic part. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 minus 2, what's left over? My whole number goes here. What's left over goes as my numerator. Sorry, I hit the piece of tape. What stays the same? My denominator. So we end up with 1.5. Now, Stella, I know with that one, you probably didn't do the written out division, and that's okay. What we're looking for is for you to put that as that improper fraction as a mixed number. Okay, does that sound good? All right, so let me give you another one. Let me pause for a second and get myself set up, and then I'll give you another one. Okay, take a peek. I can't move my head or I'm going to block it. The next one they say is 1 divided by 5. So if I were to write it as a fraction, I'm writing 1, come on, divided by 5. Am I done? Is my numerator smaller than my denominator? Check. Oh, I haven't done that in a while. Check. All right. Can a 3 come in and trick me? No, I'm done. My answer is 1/5. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, I love it. All right, let me give you another one. This one's not going to be as easy. Okay, I'm keeping my head out of the way. This number is 18 divided by 4, okay? So if I were to write that as a fraction, I've got 18 over 4. All right, write that out on your paper if you're doing it. 18 divided by 4, okay? So now I go over here because my numerator is not smaller than my denominator. That's where the alarm is going off. Improper fraction, police, right? So I'm doing 18 divided by 4. Now, I'm thinking, oh, I know my 4s. We are going to work on that too. It's coming up. I'll send it in an email. 4, 8, 12, 16. I've got 4 whole times, right? And what's my leftover? If I take 16 out of 18, I've got 2 over, denominator stays the same. What alarm's going off now? 4 and 2 4s, simplest form, okay? So I'm going to divide by 2. If I do it to the top by, do it to the bottom. So I've got my big 4 doesn't go anywhere. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So I end up with 4.5. Now, if you are my division friend, I've got 18. I'm hoping my head's out of the way. 18 divided by 4. 4 can go into 1 0 times. 4 can go into 18 4 whole times. 4 times 4 is 16. 8 minus 6 is 2. So I end up with the same thing, 4 and 2 4s, and then I simplify, okay? You've got multiple ways of doing it, and I know you can, okay? So let me get another one set up. I got to get some new paper in here. All right, I'm picking this one just because I haven't eaten breakfast yet. 4 friends share 7 bagels. Let me get my 4 and my 7. 4 friends share 7 bagels. What's getting shared? The 7 bagels are being divided. We're getting them cut up and we're sharing them. 7 divided by 4. Okay. Improper fraction, please. I'm running out of time. Okay. Try this one on your own and I'll see you in